Chapter 64 of the battle between Sir Palomides and the two brethren, and how the two brethren were slain. Then they departed, and the two brethren came against Sir Palomides, and against them, as fast as their horses might run. And by fortune, Sir Palomides smote his leg through his shield and thought, the best word that Afathun. All this while, Sir Helios held up his spear, and for pride and argument he would not smite Sir Palomides with his spear. But when he saw his brother lie on the earth, and saw he might not help himself, then he said unto Sir Palomides, Help thyself. And therewith he came heartily unto Sir Palomides with his spear, and smote him quite from his saddle. Then Sir Helios rode over Sir Palomides twice on trees, and therewith Sir Palomides has ashamed, and got the horse of Sir Helios by the bridle, and therewithal the horse arrayed, and Sir Palomides held after, and so they fell both to the earth. But anon Sir Helios started up lightly, and there he smote Sir Palomides a great stroke upon the helm, that he neckled upon his own knee. Then they lashed together many sad strokes, and traced and traversed, now backward, now sidling, hurtling together like two boars, and that same time they fell both grovelling to the earth. Thus they fought still without any reposing 2 hours, and never bettered. And then Sir Palomides waxed faint and weary, and Sir Helios waxed passing strong, and doubled his strokes, and drove Sir Palomides overthrown, and at long all the fight that day of the city. When they saw Sir Palomides in this case, they wept and cried, and made great double. And the other party made as great joy. Alas, said the men of the city, that this noble knight should thus be slain for our king's sake. And as they were thus weeping and crying, Sir Palomides, that had suffered 100 strokes, that it was wonder that he stood of his feet. At the last Sir Palomides beheld, as he might come people, how they wept for him. And then he said to himself, A fly for shame, Sir Palomides, why hidest thou thy head so low? And therewith he bare up his shield, and looked at Sir Helios in the visage, and he smote him a great stroke upon the helm, and after that another and another, and then he smote Sir Helios with such might that he fell to the earth grovelling, and then he raised of him harm from his head, and there he smote him such a buffet that he departed his head from the body. And then were the people of the city the joyfulest people that might be. So they brought him to his lodging with great solemnity, and there all the people became his men. And then Sir Palomides prayed them all to take keep unto all the lordship of King Hermes, for fair seers. With well, I may not as at this time abide with you, for I must in all haste be with my lord King Arthur, and the castle of Lonazil, that which I have promised. Then was the people full heavy, and his departing, for all that city proffered. Sir Palomides the third part of their goods, so that he would abide with them. But in no wise, as at that time he would not abide. And so Sir Palomides departed. And so he came unto the castle whereas Sir Ebel was lieutenant. And when they in the castle wist how Sir Palomides had speed, there was a joyful main. And so Sir Palomides departed and came to the castle of Lonazep. And when he wist that Sir Tristram was not there, he took his way over Humber, and come unto Yusgard. There whereas Sir Tristram had commanded that knight errant came to Yusgard, as in the town that they should, was Sir Tristram. So there came a man of the town, and told Sir Tristram how there was a new knight in the town, and passing haughty man. What manner of man is he? Said Sir Tristram. And what sign beareth he? So the man told Sir Tristram all the tokens of him that is Palomides. Said Dinadan. It may well be, said Sir Tristram. Go ye to him, said Sir Tristram unto Dinadan. So Dinadan went unto Sir Palomides, and their either made all their great joy. And so they lay together that night. And on the morn early came Sir Tristram and Sir Gareth, and took them in their beds. And so they arose and brake their fast.